Things are finally moving along. Okay, today we're gonna be focusing a little bit towards Chibovo and the new apartment complexes that we're gonna construct there, and Murmansk. Right, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. If you did not by now consider liking, subscribing, all that, you know how it goes. You have a Discord channel as well if you want to join. Right, so one big thing I've been actually doing recently is kind of practicing a little bit, building new cities. Like, it's always good to build a city, and you see what happens with Tirovsk over here. You build it, and then you build it, and you build it, and you turn around, and you're like, darn it, you overbuild it. What we should... usually it's the money and saving money process, or part of the construction of your republic, and... I think it's common to everybody to hit this wall, and even me, I'm kind of now trying to see what is the best thing to do in order to get the most money, and then once you get the money, it's not really that important for you to get more money. You have a freedom to actually do what needs to be done, or as my Indian friends say, do the needful, right? So in our case here, so I had a little bit of slower development for Mansk than I would like to, and I would like to implement some steps that need to be taken in order to get the city up and running. This might be complicated, might not. I'm still practicing this. We'll see how fast we can do it. Also, that's gonna kind of segue into like what is the best way to start the game. Yeah, I did make a lot of tutorials on this topic with the oils and fabrics and resources and clothing and even nuclear industries, import-based economies. Like all of these tutorials I made, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, like 40 something of them. I only recently started making those again. So hopefully we're gonna make a decent content for you guys to learn something from this, but bear in mind, whatever I make for learning is I learned because of you, because you taught me that, because I asked questions, and most of them, like I said, you can ask on Discord or ask other people in community, and you guys are absolutely amazing. Okay. So we're gonna start off with a nice view. What's a nice Soviet view? Slavic view? Nice comradic view, something like this. You can even hear the river below there a little bit. Anyway, let's go with the comment section. And Aesthetic asks, why am I using Russian letters in the thumbnails? Yeah, actually it's kind of like Latinized Cyrillic. It's a script, I forgot what's it called. Russian Spring or something. Technically it is supposed to kind of make letters like X, they look like J, I believe, in Cyrillic. Then you have like R is just reversed because the I is reversed, and then you have the D, letter D looks like letter A in Latin, so I just use this because I think it's more appropriate for the game. But thanks for noticing. So Chibo, I wish that he could offer the advice regarding the car situation. I suspect the only owners that will use them. Yeah, Chib, I think he's really right about this. The only owners use it, and then when they need it, do they go to work every day? What about, is it like, did we hit the weekend here or something that they're not using it? All of them. I think I'm gonna monitor this situation a little bit as it develops, because this is just absurdly wasteful. Actually, I think the situation that I would like to monitor is here. Looks like it's improving. We have like 7 and 3, that would be 10 cars. I do the maths. So we have like 10 cars or 10 workers that came to work in these water industries that we have over here. So I don't know, maybe there's something that we can attribute to this, but I don't know. I'm still against the cars. Parking lots everywhere and buy cars for everyone. Yeah, that would be the United States 2.0, right? Cheap if we bought everybody a car and just build vast network of suburbs. I'm not sure how climate or the pollution would... This game doesn't have pollution. Like, city skylines have pollution on the roads because your road usage is not manually generated like you do here with assigning cars or giving cars and creating traffic. It's like a free market pollution where, you know, everybody goes wherever they want, and usually when you have denser roads it creates more pollution, sound pollution and this kind of stuff. This game doesn't have that as far as I know, but roads do not generate pollution. In real life they would generate pollution, you know, heavy metals and everything that you get from your exhaust pipe of a car that's inhaled by people. Right, not to be going to tree hugging territory, but let's go. Did the road by the distribution office actually connect? It looks as though the corner piece did not connect. Mr. Moore is right. I don't know if he's right. I didn't check this. Look at this. He was absolutely right about this one. Yeah, I did not notice this. Probably I was talking and, you know, just being annoying my old self, and here we go. We're gonna fix this. I believe this is what he was saying. I'm just gonna double check that the road over here is connected all the way. The last segment of the road, it's supposed to be mud because I want them to start construction of this, so, you know, they can work on the work over here. The thing is, the problem is, who the hell is snow plowing the mud roads? That shouldn't be done. But these guys are you kidding me? The rest of it is done already. Oh wow, we don't even need this mud road anymore. Well, that's me, just made a mistake, but thank you, Mr. Moore, for noticing this. And the one that I didn't reply, sorry about that, that's longer comment. Criminality in Murmansk slowing to so drastically has nothing to do with a much shorter lifespan, I assure you. We have not engaged in any gulag system as of yet. We will be reporting in the Murmansk Free Press that, that the combination of diligent and inspirational behavior of our glorious leaders and the mayor who served him is resulting in an upswing of morale standards across the land. Let me just get to Murmansk while I finish reading this. No, it's absolutely great. I'm a bad writer for these things, but this is absolutely great. Added easy uptick in citizen involvement. Tired of the rampant criminality, citizen militias in Murmansk have begun policing their own apartment complexes. Crime will not be allowed to sully the gold name of Murmansk or its glorious republic. Yeah, that's absolutely great. I love it. Regarding the Murmansk, we still have a situation with the police station, which we're going to increase to maximum. You can see a lot of these cases need to be resolved. I think I'm going to leave regarding Murmansk slowly. They will resolve it as soon as the chances to solve rise. We need, of course, this is the reason why they're not working to the highest capacity. This is interesting. I think we need this because Murmansk police station is not working to the fullest capacity because not because of the people that are supposed to be living here, but it's because of the not having water and power supply. These two things affect productivity, same it would affect the factories, but unfortunately in this game is not shown. You don't have the... where are they going? Where are they? Okay, the hospital. It would be affecting them, so some kind of a bar that shows you the productivity of police station would definitely be useful over here, but hey ho, you know, this is what we have, unfortunately, and we're gonna have to stick to that. I think I'm gonna have to build some residential areas a little bit closer to the police stations, so just so we have people who can walk in this direction to go to work. I was thinking about something again grandiose, a little bit bigger. Oh, I didn't. Might also suggest a high... sorry about this, I didn't read the last comment. Might we also suggest a high-speed passenger rail line or tram line between Murmansk and her sister cities? It might serve well to allow our citizens rapid, inexpensive, and convenient travel between the cities. Yes, as a pet project, yes, I agree. I will probably build something like that. Maybe we can even plan for this from the usefulness point of view, it's not going to be very useful because, unfortunately, I wish that you know what we should have. We should have like it was everywhere in the world, like most of the countries in the world, also in the Soviet Union, was you had a vacation, and people once a year for a month they need to leave their hometowns and go somewhere else, and then go and take a city break to a neighboring city or something like that. So your hotels would be full of domestic tourists that could then either stay for free, or they would have some kind of metric that stayed for free and then recharge some kind of metric that they can invent, but not to have tourists from abroad, but you have to domestic tourists. This will definitely increase the need for domestic transport. As a quick link to the other cities, yeah, we can do something like that. We can have, I can totally see tramline or the train line. Let's stick to the tram line. Tram line wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. If we connected Murmansk with a tram line over here, all the way to the steel industries, that is not unheard of, because I think the longest tram lines in the world were in I think Katowice in Poland, southern Poland, the huge, enormous industrial city in south of Poland. They have, I think, all the way, what was the most western part where the steel mills are? Is Benjin or something like that? They have tram lines going everywhere. So having a tram line from Murmansk to the steel industries with a stop over here, I think, near the nuclear industries, I think that would give us a decent amount of security for future if we need to supply workers to the steel mills, but also we can have the alternative route for our chemical and nuclear industries. So building a tram line would not be the worst thing. So we build a tram station from over here, some roundabout, and then go all the way and connect it to the existing network that we have over here. We might even build a circular line or U-shaped line from the steel mill to the oil refinery that goes directly through Murmansk. Technically, it would be connecting Murmansk to the network of Veltirovsk, so people can lay over lay over into the different tram that would take them where they need to go. I would have to build a roundabout somewhere in this direction then, or build something like this over here. That's not a bad idea as a pet project. I think I'm gonna consider this, maybe even in this episode. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's see how we're doing with cars. We have, what is this, refrigeration trucks? Yeah, refrigerator trucks. I think I needed a couple of them. But anyway, we have them now. I'm gonna focus on that later. You know what? Let's go and finish some of the projects that we have started right now. I'm gonna go and build some residential area over here just so we can serve, so our well-educated people can go and serve our country as a policeman. Anyway, that's it. Let's talk less and work more. Okay, let's talk about it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an upgrade here, just doesn't matter, I already started it, so if this is finished, we can do the, what's it called, construction, and the, let's go with bus 3, who cares. Let's have them finish this area here, we're gonna need for this one as well. Let's go bus 3 as well, and construction, because they're gonna need steel and some materials to finish this road. So this is where I'm envisioning the loop. I will stop this project like right now. You know what, I'm gonna continue with the project. If Mr. Moore says that this is not okay, we can do something different. So this is the end station where all the lines are gonna go. They're gonna go, probably the first stop is gonna be over here, and then we're gonna branch into the steel mill area and in refinery areas, so people of Murmansk can cover all walks of life. Of course, the first and foremost is gonna be nuclear industries, and of course we are already working on our own nuclear heating over here. I can see a lot of stuff that oh no, I actually did connect it. It's just something that is gonna have to be micromanaged, but again, this was inflicted by me and supported by me, because this is the way I would like to let's be on the safe side and say test it, but it's something that I consider that to be a decent way of doing things here. So at the moment I'm gonna keep it. We're keeping it. The construction, I'm working on different things, like one huge construction office that can have several different buses. It would be definitely less construction offices, but I need to see how many of them we can work on, because if you want to construct, if you have one bus construction office and you want to construct, let's say, steel mill or something enormously huge with only one crane, you know, slowly constructed, you can't really balance that. But then again, do you want to really construct something slow? There are extreme cases where I would want to really construct something slow, but what's that production? The Obninsk stopped production because oh, don't notify me. We don't care about that. Fire, criminals, fire. That's it. No, I just think that we're doing a great job with resolving the criminality of the country. We can go and check out the statistics for the end. But anyway, I am still shrinking. Not shrinking, spreading out the Chibovo. And what I should have done with Chibovo when we didn't have a lot of construction happening, which is the case now actually, especially not a lot of road construction happening, I need to slowly, and I should slowly upgrade these. Unfortunately, it's gonna cause a little bit of confusion now, but it doesn't matter. Nothing important is being built, and all these question marks, I hope nothing bad comes from it. The road works are gonna be on top of this. They have everything that they need in this setup. They need everything. They have everything that they need to finish this construction. So it's just gonna be a little bit of a distortion, a little bit of a distraction, or they're gonna have to wait for these roads to be built, and it's going to be permanently resolved, the issue with traffic around the bus station. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade to the sidewalks. I think this is going to be enough. Not a lot of, if any, people are actually going in this direction there. So I'm happy with this. A couple of smaller buildings are being built. I connected them with mud footpaths on different sides, so they can start working on multiple sides at the same time. As they finish footpaths, they're gonna start working on the buildings. Again, we have a lot of we have 91 people over 21s without their own apartment. We are constructing a couple of buildings in Murmansk, but due to the big demand in construction of Murmansk, I just think that we're gonna have to wait a little bit until all of this is finished. Construction, groundwork, dumpers, well, everything is listed there, but I think dumpers are the ones who are suffering the most. Or not. All jokes aside, but yeah, they're just dumper trucks on the way here. So dumper trucks still have a little bit of capacity, but that's from the construction projects to construction project. It's not really a general rule that they don't have a lot of work to do. Yeah, so the future, Mr. Moore, if you agree with this, I started building this barely. Not whoa. Why isn't... right. The gravel is not working on it. Yeah, let's leave it like this. Let's leave it, Mr. Moore, if you're happy with the tram line going like I explained from Murmansk here. Now, we will develop this part of the city as well. We're gonna have residential areas. I think I'm gonna slowly step down the height of the buildings that we are constructing. Currently, university with Oolykee's face on it is being constructed, is working, but is being moved over here as we speak. So we're gonna have them. We're gonna finish this first, and then we're gonna implement bus lines to supply just the right amount of students and workers over here. So we have perfect amount of workers and students being educated at the same time. Again, this can be part of the tram line, but I don't want to have this overburdened. I don't want the university to have free access for people. I want to feed them the exact amount of students that I want to have educated, because I want to test the theory, not theory, but seems to be fact of Kaya Maya that only limited amount of like that you're educating your people slower if you just have free for all. So these kind of universities that we have here in the city center, especially small ones like this, they are preventing you from educating your people faster, because they're just waiting to be educated. Even the ones that are getting education, when they get their stage filled, when they're at the next stage, like let's say 1.35 here, 1.3, they go back in a line. They go and they eat, they do whatever they need to do. But when they're back here, they go in the back of the queue. So they're just slower and slower being educated. Obviously, universities have some kind of capacity as well, because there's only 50 of them waiting and not 1,000, because there could be 1,000 people, mind as well. But you can see here in the bigger universities, this one has only 20 people. With the bigger ones over here, and I have no idea why this one has so... We can mitigate the amount of students by increasing the loyalty required for them to... We're at 56. I might go to 60%, just to have the highest loyalty people in the country getting the college education. But yeah, it's just an idea. I'm not sure. Well, I think it should work, because we need more employees, but we will need less students. So if we just force the students out because the requirement of the loyalty is too high, so be it. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, what else do we have to cover here? I don't see any big things happening. In the last episode we discussed this police station that I'm still thinking of removing, the central Tirovsk police station. I don't think there's a need for this police station to be manned. Once you grow to these proportions, the main source of your workers or workplace for your workers will be the train station or the bus station, whatever you build your city around. So this would be the main place where people go to work. And then on the outskirts of the city, initially what you need to give them in the city center, well, it's not even the hospitals, because the hospitals can be on the edges. As long as they can walk to them, that's nice. But even this, do they still need to walk to the hospitals? Yeah, but then in the cities are gonna look really horrible. You're gonna have all these skyscrapers around the train station. So how to implement this to look nice? I think Tirovsk looks nice. I don't know how much you can see at night here, but we have this train station and we do have some higher buildings on the sides, but I did sometimes squeeze in some smaller buildings. Sometimes I intentionally build some, smaller buildings with a lot of space around it. I mean, I really didn't try to squeeze in as much as possible. I really gave them a lot of space around here. There are some buildings that I can remove, like this little tram themed coffee shop or pub. But anyway, I think it looks nice. I mean, like, there's a lot of work to be done. I hate this area that is built on bedrock because it looks like a construction yard and we can't change it because there's no reclaiming this hillside. It just has to stay as that. I think I'm gonna in the future not build cities there just because they look nicer on the grass. But anyway, that would be about it. If we're missing something, guys, I expect you to hit the comment section here. But anyway, you know what? Let's leave it here. Oh, one last thing. Yeah, looks like looks like I'm gonna have to resolve some of these cases. Maybe if I go for the minor crimes, especially the ones, maybe even yellow ones. Let's leave the hardcore criminals under investigation and see how it goes after I close some of these. We did the drop. We have a huge drop in the happiness of people, but since they have way less cases to resolve, I think hopefully they're gonna be on top of some of the cases. Are they even moving? Yeah, investigations are moving, but they need water and sewage here, and that's gonna take, well, a few minutes at least for us to get all of that for them. We're working on it. But anyway, I think Murmansk looks really nice. I think it's going to look even nicer when we divide it in two parts of the city across the bay. Probably even all around. We'll see how it goes. Any suggestions, especially Mr. Moore, if you have any suggestions, hit the comments. Traffic jam for buses? That's a weird one. Where is you? Whoa. Right. This is Chibovo and the people working in the meat industries. Yeah, it just needs to be done. There's nothing you can do about it. What is this? Oh, it's nothing because there's nobody. They're gonna have exit now in a few seconds at least here. Well, 13 days to finish this one. I think there's what are they doing here? Yeah, there we go. Roller delivered. So just didn't need to roll the road and it's gonna be resolved. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That's it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Cheap, what do you think about shrinking the city? I think these two dense cities, they are creating more problems than they're worth. And they require a lot of an extensive infrastructure. I wouldn't be even surprised that our water supplies wouldn't hold. Electricity seems to be the only problem that that was created here with the disco lights and all. But anyway, your input on this one would be greatly appreciated. And that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.